Bindu Olstein. I'm not going to get copyrighted. What's going down YouTube? I want to play the whole song. I do. All right. I got some people jamming in here. That was Ralph. Go scratch yourself, Moochie. I had to throw that in. That was Ralph. Music by Ralph Moochie. And thank you, sir, for letting me use it. That's Dindu's favorite song in the world. You're the reason why I could listen to it. So let's drop Ralphie's link. What's everybody doing? All these people. Let me see who's here. Let's drop Ralphie. Oh, we have Mob Rats too. What's going down, Paisan? Gianni Catalano, Mike Goomba. Oh, let me get my ass going here. The boss has entered the room. TT Red, hi Dolly. Nunzio. I'm grabbing names as I go. Andrea Fatali. Fratalo. Thank you for coming in. Oliver Sutton. Again, a great addition to Dindu and Vito the Pitbulls. And Gianni. All right. Yankees for life. I'm getting mad, Yankees. If you don't do it tonight, there's 3 reasons that Dindu's chest hurts. No, not really, but I think the first one, Vito pulled me through the bushes earlier. The first rabbit of the year, okay, got Dindu today. So I'm thinking it was Vito. And then maybe it was the conversation I had that you're all going to hear. Or maybe it was just Aaron Judge. I don't know. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was doing before he tells me to go scratch. Where is he? That's it. You can't use it no more. You didn't drop my link. Look at this. I hate when they don't come right up. The subscriptions. Where is he? There he is. I love doing everything from the phone. I pinned my link. So anybody wants to come on down, come on down. This is The Price is Right. Yeah, The Price is Right. Come on. Okay. Pain like Bane. What's going down, brother? Joe Delamura. How are you, sir? All right. All my great people are here. Let's hit off on. Yeah, I gotta write things down. How about that lost footage? That lost footage. I found it. I don't have I just love taking a beating in life. I found it. I sat down and went through every cassette. I couldn't sleep the other day, so I found it. But just had to share it. Co-train. What's going down, train? Yeah, I can't even talk about that yet. So sometimes you think you can, but you can't. I was going to go behind the avatar and give you a little story, but my whole mentality will go down the drain. Not that I have one. Did anybody go into? I dropped the link. They came into my chat. Did anybody go into the Ladies of iTalk Monday night? Well, let me tell you, what a show. I didn't know what hit me. I didn't know, one of the best shows I ever attended and was part of. Wow. Russian Princess hit it right off. The girls were hitting it right off. Basically, it was about death, family, and all that yada, 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 yada about it. And it was like the first time I opened up on YouTube. I really didn't, but I did. And I wanted to jump on the screen with them, and I didn't find it appropriate to be behind an avatar crying either. Russian Princess, the poor lady was doing enough of that, and I'm like, oh, I can't add to that right now. That. I mean, the whole show probably would have went down the drain. These would have caught me crying on the ladies' Vitalk. But what a show! What a show! What an educational show for anybody that hasn't gone through that yet. And I know we're an older and mature crowd. We probably all have, but wow, what a good show. Because there was a couple things I wanted to add in there that I knew she was talking about that would have hit the nail on the head. And like I said, you know, I didn't seem like there was a time and place, but maybe I'll do it on my own show one day. And then again, who the hell can control themselves? You know, she was hitting the nail on so many different things, you know. It's like personal, uh, heartbreaking, heart wrenching. You know, it was like, damn, I had a couple I wanted to throw in there, but you know, like a Sicilian family, you know, that in the end, you know, everything's all said and good, but if you ain't got a will, people, if you ain't got a will, listen to Tindo. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Throw it right out the window. Don't even bother. Don't even think about it. Make sure your loved ones have wills. It does, you know. It don't matter. And you can go 1,000 different roads with this one. But like I said, in a Sicilian family, you know, when that time comes, you wake up, you know, you read everything. Team, do we left everything to you? So what? You left everything to me. Of course, you know, that's what we knew, you know. Okay. Until you go hand it over to the person that really needs everything, like Ma, and you got to go to a lawyer. What do you got to go for a lawyer? Because you got to sign everything. I ain't even going there. But some of you know what I'm talking about, I hope. And I don't want to go. It's for another show. But things like that, you know. So, you know, are you nuts? Are you not nuts? Are you ready for the loony bin? Did you have a nervous breakdown and didn't realize it like I did? Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know. So it's tough. It's tough. Let me get to the chat and see who come in here. because the next one's going to be good too. But what a show. Everybody go check out their Monday night show. I got to give it to the girls. Props all the way. Those are issues that we should be talking about on YouTube. Concerned issues, family issues, the right issues. Mark Info. Just seen you pop in. How are you, Mark Info? I hope you're doing good. AMNB. Well, sis, what's going down? You're not late. It's okay. Chris Trock. What's up, buddy? Good to see you in. Oh, I'm missing a lot of people coming in here. I got you, TT, of course. Okay. And so, and that's that there. I'm not going to. Good, Mark Info. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. And let me think about the language. The language I wanted to talk about that's used in chat rooms. And I'm going to wait till the end of the show for that because I don't want to get into it because it gets me so aggravated. So aggravated. I love the
Buonasera, salute amico mio. How are you doing?
Gentano, fratello. I do the coffee. I'm sorry. That's all I drink.
This evening for me, so a nice limoncello is in order after a tough day of work.
I bet it's a little later there, a lot later there. I know that much.
It's almost 9 p.m., you know. I'm used that usually every second day at 9 p.m. you get in. Today it was a little bit earlier, but finally I got notifications. You know, lately I'm never getting notifications from anyone, you know.
I know. I've been unsubbing and subbing to everybody to get the notifications again.
By the way, a really beautiful news. My cousin is pregnant. Actually, the wife is pregnant, so they're going to have a baby. And I'm really pushing to call the child Ralph Mucci Fatale. I think it's like the perfect name. What do you think? But they don't want to.
I love you. That's perfect. Only if I could be the godfather and baptize him.
It will be such a good name.
I love it. We'll have a Ralph Mucci running around. Huh? We'll put a microphone. I'll get you a gold microphone, and we'll make him sing Sinatra. What do you think?
He's good. I really like him and Claudio Perri as well. Claudio Perri has a great music channel. They're really good.
You hit the nail on the head there, Fratello. Both of them are dynamite. And especially a guy like me that loves Sinatra. That's all Ralph does, you know? So, today when he said I could use his music, I was like, yes. So I'm happy about that. He's a great guy. So
he's a nice guy. He does usually too late, you know, the lives for me, because I'm 6 hours far away from you. So, but I still manage to get some replies sometimes. So.
Right. Hello, Mantuk. How are you, my friend? That sounds like my mating call to Mantuk when I do that. I'll tell you. I was thinking about you earlier because you are a computer crow, as Dindu says it. And I got a phone call from a longtime friend who's the same kind of person you are in the computer world. And he's a computer wizard, as I call him. And it's forgetting where you come from. It basically falls under my topic, but Andrea, he told me some things that really shook me up.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to hit you with it because the things he told me that he can do on a computer and what he does knocked me right off my feet. I sat there for a second and went, bullshit. He's nuts. You know, I haven't talked to the guy in over 15, 20 years.
Wow.
He found me on YouTube. He's been watching me and watching me. Never said a word, never said nothing. So what did it? And I know he's watching this, but it's all good. What did it was Dean Dude Jr.'s video. You know, he really had to say something to me about it, and so he called me, and basically he brought me back. 20 years when he was talking to me, and he just plain out and says, "What are you doing? You're you're stagnant over there." I'm like, he goes, "What do you need? You need names, you need numbers, you need addresses, you need this, you need that, you need that." I'm like, "Where are you going with all this, bro, my man?" He's like, "Dean, I've been watching everything, man. You have no clue." He goes, "You're doing so good for what you're doing." He goes, "I never even wanted to say anything to you." He goes, I see you screaming about things that I laugh about. And I'm listening to him, Andre, and I'm like, where's he going with? Inside I'm saying all these weird things. And he's like, that's all I got to do is drop your link twice, maybe 3 times. And you'll have subscribers you wouldn't see, people that. And I'm listening to him talk, and he's explaining, and I get it. And I know where he's going with a lot of this. And he's like, but, you do what you want. And I'm like, that brings me to my topic, forgetting where you came from. Would I want to take his advice at this point? And here's how I think of it. Okay, even if he got me 2,000 people that stuck by me, where would my 981 now that 881 people that I love and everything, where would they go? To the wayside? Would they be, what would I do to these new people that I'm doing for my people that really like me now? Are you following me a little bit? I'm glad I had. I'm so sorry that I put you in the middle of this talking to you, but
no, I get the point. It makes sense, but at the same time, it makes sense, but I don't know what to say, to be honest.
okay,
It's
I
like,
know. You know what, Andrea? Dean wanted to do it my way, the hard way, whatever it takes. I want real people. Like half my people, I know your faces. I know who you are. I don't want. I want to keep it that way. If it takes me a little while longer, I have to wait. But to a helping lending hand, it's like I don't want that kind of help. Lending helping hand. You know, I don't want you to put me somewhere. Okay, where are you going to put me? Where are you going to drop my link in some criminal lawyer's chat room that I don't know what the hell they're talking about if I went in there? You know what I mean, Andrea? I'd be like
I get
this.
this point.
Hum the. What the fungu are they talking about in here? You know what I mean? Hey, we got another visitor. Hey, Skipper.
Hello, gentlemen.
Good
How are
afternoon.
you?
Where are you at the moment?
Yeah, no, it's 3 o'clock. So I don't want to disrupt you guys, but I figured I'd give you a
Oh,
little visual because I'm on Quentin Road and West Second Street right now, but I have
really?
to go to Staten Island. So if you guys want to take the ride to Staten Island,
Yeah.
we
Are
can
you
uh
kidding
we can
me?
do that together. So
Stay on with me. I'm trying to make you into the big screen. Hang on. No, I'm trying to make you where I'm at. 1 second. Let's see if I could do this. If I hit you here, son of a gun.
I'm
Okay,
really
hold on.
not familiar with Long Island, with Staten Island. I'm more familiar with Brooklyn and mostly New Jersey. Therefore,
There
every
we
time
are.
that you see a street, I go to Google, I start to check it on the map, but every time that you say places, you always say, oh, I'm near this, now I'm going to do this. And I always go to check, where is it? Because it's just curiosity.
Come on, NB. Hey, NB, we got room, baby. Anybody want to come on? Skipper, where'd you go?
Sorry, I think I got muted there. But no, Andre, you're right because when it's almost like my channel would work best if you have a map in front of you for sure.
Well, especially for people that are on the other side of the ocean, like me.
Absolutely, but you'll see some Staten Island now. That's where we're going now. So hope you enjoy.
There we go. We got a 4-bagger going.
What is a party without
Absolutely,
NB?
but you'll see some Staten Island now. That's where we're going now. So
Oh, I came on to
hope
see
you
freaking
enjoy.
the Staten Island dump.
There we go. We got a 4-bagger going.
BK Skip, can you drive somewhere nice, please?
What is a party without NB?
Why did I hear myself echo? Wait, hold on, I'm echoing.
You're
I came on.
echoing.
Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked everything up. Whoa. Oh my god. Nobody invite MB to the party. She fucks it all up. All right, is that better
How are you
now?
doing, Madam NB?
Hi, Andre Patel.
How are
I'm
you?
good.
How's the family?
Everybody's good. I can't complain.
Nice.
How about you? Congratulations on the new addition to the family that's coming.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. No, today I was really busy. I went to the pharmacy. I needed to buy some poison. How do you call it? Cyanide?
Oh, okay, that's cool. Cyanide's good.
No,
It's good for
I
you.
have some problem with some animals here, and it took
Yeah.
for me like an hour, you know. I was explaining, they were like, no, we need the prescription, we need the prescription, we need the prescription. After like 1 hour, I was like, okay, I have an idea, you know. I have the picture of my wife, and they were like, okay, you can have it.
Oh, thank
So
God.
finally,
Thank God.
yeah, I managed to have it, you know.
Oh, so to get the prescription I need, I just need a picture of your wife. Perfect.
I can send it to you, you know.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Andrea. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Chris
Gianni,
Trock, why didn't you join? Chris Trock, get up here. So BK Skip, you're on your way to the Staten Island dump?
I am. I'm on my way to a customer out there. I have a display that I have to drop off on my way back to Jersey. So from Staten Island, I actually have to go to Jersey.
Damn, I wouldn't like driving all day.
Well, I'm still in the commercial van too, so that's why I'm on the streets. So I have to take the streets over the Verrazano. I can't get on the Bell Parkway, but once we get into Staten Island, it should be fine. But that's really the only. I didn't think I'd have to make that stop there, but unfortunately, I do.
Yeah, Edwin, I put my seatbelt on. Skip's taking care of me. Skip's a good driver. My seatbelt's on.
Boy, put your seatbelt on. You better have it on. Edwin, how are you? How are you, Carnolito? I hope you're doing good.
Look at this game of chicken we're about to play. Sorry, Fee. Sorry, go ahead.
No, don't worry about it. I was saying the hurricanes are hitting everywhere now.
I've been seeing all these clips on TV, and it looks pretty scary. You know, some of the people like in the Tampa area were evacuating down to Orlando, and now Orlando's having some flooding and stuff. They're closing Disney.
Yeah, right. I couldn't believe it. Go to YouTube and watch the Cape Cod piers.
Yeah.
Go to the pier. You'll see. It's oh my Lord. You got to see
bad.
it. Yeah. All the beaches are gone.
Oh man.
I was putting it on and they were in my, my recommendations. And I'm like, all the beaches are gone. All the water from low tide, high. You got to see it. I really
Cape
don't know
Cod
the terms, but.
Wouldn't you be afraid to live in Florida or in the Caribbean, because unfortunately when there is the hurricane season, this is hitting, and I don't know, I wouldn't feel safe to live there. What do you think?
It's like anywhere. You could have where are you in Italy? What is the dangerous weather in Italy? Do you guys get like here we could have blizzards, we could have hurricanes.
No.
He's in Australia right now.
Oh, you're in Australia with Jerry?
Yes. Right? Are you in Australia right now?
I'm in Hungary right now.
Oh, Hungary.
Austria.
It's close to Austria. It's next to the border.
Okay.
So
right.
No, I'm not with Jerry Gambuti. He's a Juventus supporter, so no.
I'm hungry.
You would.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah. It's a lovely country, actually, so it's pretty good over here.
Chris Trock, I think that bird might be in New Orleans by now.
Nope, he said he was sending it to my house so I could take care of it.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
Piers. What do we spell Piers with? Peers. Piers. Cape Cod's Piers. Cape Cod Piers.
Piers.
I thought something was off. Okay.
You won't believe it.
Haven't you been there like 1 month and a half ago, MB?
You were where?
Near Orlando.
Oh, you were there about a month and a half ago? Me too.
Didn't you go there like... No. I mean, you mentioned that you went there like 1 month ago.
Yeah, I did. In February, I went to Orlando, and I'm a couple weeks, 2.5 weeks. I'm going to head back down that way.
Nice.
About 2.5 weeks, right? Hopefully, if the weather, doesn't destroy it. I visit a lot because my family's all down in that area. My family's down south. I'm the only one, up north. So.
Wow.
That's all right. Then you can always
I got family
go
pretty
south.
much everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to be doing. I think going south soon.
Is that what you want to do and do?
I don't like the winters anymore. I don't. I feel better in the warm weather. I mean, if I feel better.
Shorts and flip-flops. That's my favorite. Shorts and flip-flops. I don't like the cold weather either. And then it's dark early. It's dark at 4 or 5 o'clock in New York. It's horrible. And the sun doesn't come up till what time? Like 7 a.m.? Chris, BK?
Yes.
Well, don't even get me started about the weather in this part of the world. I would flee as fast as I possibly could if I could to warmer weather. That's for sure. As soon as this time of the year comes around and it starts to get dark. Last night it was dark at like 7 o'clock. It was pitch dark, just compared to the summertime. And I know even like if you hear people from Florida, they love this time of the year because it just gets that little bit cooler. But for us, we're going into the abyss, so to speak. So I'd have to agree. I would definitely take a warmer climate if I could.
The kids there, when it's like 70 degrees, okay, like say it's like end of November, beginning of December, and like it's high 60s, low 70s at the bus stop. The kids have winter jackets on. It's crazy.
I've always noticed it on the sports side, playing baseball my whole life, because you'll see too, NB, that those teams down south they can play all year round. Where we struggle to play, we'll have a fall league for the next couple of weeks, but then really that's it. We have to go indoors. Where down south, especially big time colleges, SEC football, any sports down south, you could see it that they have access to it all year round.
Yeah, it's a lot better for the kids too. They could be out riding their bikes in December or February. Just, stuff like that instead of being stuck inside. Our kids are all stuck inside in the winter. You know what I just did? I was picking my nose and this huge booger came out of it.
Oh, did you eat it? Don't tell me you ate it.
No. I put it on
this. If you ate it, I won't. Oh, geez.
No. That's gross. Okay. But I'm saying it feels so much better. Like, oh my God, I feel so much better now.
Well, you didn't put it under the table, did you?
No. Sometimes I would fling it, but like for some reason I felt like I was being watched, so I put it in a napkin.
Wait. Let me put Mob Rat's reply up. That's perfect today. There. Look at who else? Oliver Sutton.
It would have been that if I would have showed you guys.
That a way to shake them, NB.
If I would have showed them, then it would have been that. But I was very.
You know what? What's this show?
I can't wait for the shows tonight. NB picks her nose, her big nose. She picks her big nose. Oh man, I just gave them so much content for like the next 3 days.
The next 3 weeks.
I could just be kidding. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, does it make a sound? If NB picks her nose and the camera's off, does she really pick her nose?
Well, that'd be the same thing if Dindu farted and had it on mute. You wouldn't hear it.
I was on the panel with somebody one day and they farted. Who was it? I forget.
Oh.
Somebody did. It wasn't Joe. I forget who it was. I'm like, maybe it was. No, I don't want to say, actually, because if I'm wrong. I remember, like, and then they played it off like nothing happened. Like, oh, what was that sound?
This is the best. Look at the screen. NV, your camera was on. Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, this storm's pretty bad. I'm looking at it right now.
You got it on? Yep.
Dana Pierre, right? Change the subject real quick. Save myself from that.
Yeah, let's change subject.
Nobody's got a full deck on this panel right now. The chat room ain't too full either, Ralphie. This is perfect. This is right up Dindu's alley. Are you kidding me?
Does Chris Trock have a crush on Becky O? Why did I feel like somebody had it, or is that a thing? Becky O and Chris Trock?
Are they going out?
And Joe, do you know?
I don't know.
So.
Oh, I don't know. What Chris Trock answer? Oh, he's laughing. Chris. Just put an LOL.
That's a yes.
Okay. Yeah, is that a yes? Come on, Chris. Spit it out there. Let us know. It'll be Dindu's YouTube news show. Go ahead. Look at that. They got you picking your nose. They got Chris Trock over here. Me
picking his ass.
Yeah. Everybody, it'll be perfect.
Somebody said that Becky O asked Josie if she was a prostitute last night, and she was like dead serious. That's Chicky's lady.
You guys are all nuts. So those guys are all.
No, I don't think Chicky can't be with her because he's on an ankle bracelet and she's like convicted too. She's got like charges or something. So it's like against his parole to be with her. And since these rats like to rat on him, he can't disclose that information anymore.
Well, you got to be careful. I mean, it's loaded. It's loaded. You got to watch everything you say and do. I'll tell you. Look at everyone picks their nose. Mob rats, you're so right. Mob rats too. Who don't pick their nose? How about Ralph? Picking your ass is much better. I'm done with you. Go scratch.
No. Nothing goes near my asshole. Nothing at all would ever.
Oh, but you know what? Hey, bkskip, are you still there, BK?
He's going to
I'm enjoying this.
You are.
Yeah.
You always said you love to listen to the show while it's going on.
I am by nature. I am a listener. I am not even a chatter. I'm a listener. So this is wonderful. This is great.
You know what happened at my job today? So where I work, the patient that I take care of today, they got a big piece of property. You know, with like 4 houses, lots of land. They got horses, chickens, whatever. So there's a lot of wildlife on the property, and I've been with this patient for a long time, 6, 7 years, maybe 8 years. I can't even. So I watched these animals, a lot of deers. You know, he has deers, and then the deers have babies, and then the babies, get bigger, and they have babies. Anyway, there's this one mama deer with 3 legs. She gave birth in the winter. We didn't think she'd make it through. She gave birth. Actually, I probably have a video of her walking 3 legs. She has the 4th leg, but the leg don't work. We found her dead on the property today. It was sad.
Oh, boy. That depresses me right out when shit happens like that with animals, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
especially
and I watched
the animals, especially if they're around you.
Yeah, I watched this deer for years, have babies and more babies. So it was
right.
Then my boss asked me to help move it so we could bury it. I'm not touching that thing.
Tell him that's not in your work order.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Right by the friggin', the neck almost, and just drag around like nothing. I don't know. I don't have nothing against hunting, but I don't think I could do it myself.
No, he put it on a blanket around it and then kind of dragged it. And he's like, grab one end. I'm like, fuck no. Who the fuck are you talking to like that? I ain't grabbing an end of the fucking blanket. I said it just like that too. I looked at him like he was fucking crazy. I said, I'm going home, and I left 15 minutes early as soon as he started asking me for help. That's it. I'm leaving. Time for me to clock the fuck out.
Wow.
I said it just like that too. I don't give a fuck. What's he gonna do? Tell me not to come back?
Right.
I'm very, very open with the way I speak. I don't hold things back.
Tell me about it. I got that same problem, Envy.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that same problem my whole life. Sometimes I wonder that's why I'm all alone.
My kid
Anyways,
too. My kid does that too. She's got the same thing. She texts me today. She goes, "The bell just rang. I got to take a shit." And I'm like, "What would you like me to do for you?"
yeah, but you got to be careful. You don't want her to do that, at the dinner table at 17, 18 with her boyfriend, Hey, honey, I got to go take a shit. Hang on, go wipe my
Oh,
ass.
she wouldn't.
I know, but you got to be careful with the kids, especially with
Maybe.
the mouths. Oh, they catch everything, these kids.
But I
Everything.
think like they have to like not curse in front of their teachers, not curse like in front of certain adults and stuff like that. So like when they're at their house, they should be able to let loose and kind of let it out. That should be their safe place to yell fuck. Like I'll go to we're pulling up to your dad, say fuck, and she'll be like fuck 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 fuck. I'm like get it out of your system because you ain't gonna be
Well,
able to say fuck for like 24 hours. It's
well,
like
that's
they gotta have like an outlet to be able to like get it out. You know what I'm saying?
right. Well, that's the little thing we were talking about the other day, with the dads and the moms. You got to have that certain, respect. When she goes to dad's, you don't want her talking like that. You know, if my daughter, if she ever
Dad
would have
doesn't
talked
want to
like
talk like
that,
that.
I would have twisted her fucking tongue right out of her mouth the hard way. The
Dad
hard way.
doesn't want her talking like that.
Right. You know what? Being a dad and having a daughter, that's a different thing.
Oh yeah.
With the swearing. Me and my dad were different, but if I swore in front of my mother, I'd have my teeth knocked out.
Oh, me
Okay.
too.
He would have, that's why I'm bald. That's why I'm bald today. My father didn't stand for that shit.
Oh,
And
my mom would
another
grow
thing
my
why we're
ponytail.
all here, I want to see everybody's thought on it. That word, that dreaded, stinking, dirty word what begins with the C.
See you next
That they,
Tuesday.
yeah, see you next Tuesday, happy home run. How could people use that word?
I do. I
This,
not until I joined this community. I was certain words. I wouldn't say like on YouTube, like when I'm talk. Like in a community full of women, but like around these men, my mouth has gotten dirtier because they talk like
well, you
that.
know what? Say that around Dindu, I'll sucker punch everybody, whoever says it. And I can't stand that word.
I called
Okay. I mean, that's
Octavia the
where
see you
you
next
come
Tuesday
out of.
word.
That's where you come out of. Okay. Your mother. And anybody that uses their words got a foul mouth and is no good. That's what Dindu. That's Dindu's thoughts about that whole scenario there. Okay. That is the dirtiest word you could use, especially in front of a woman. Oh, see, I must be
Dindu,
too old school. I must be too old school. So
FBS
if
Dindu,
I
called
was,
Angel Gotti's mom the C word.
if I
He
was at a
called Angel
bar
Gotti's.
in public outside this house and somebody says that word to a woman, I'll tell you what, they're getting sucker punched right there. I'm making a move on them. That is the dirtiest thing that you could do. Okay, that's just again, Dindu. Um, that's my thoughts on it. Anybody else? And I understand it's a saying from across the pond. You know what? Everybody's got their own outlooks. On this side of the pond, the Sicilians and a lot of talent, we don't use that word. We never use that word. So
I
I
agree
just
with
want to
you.
clear that up with everybody. In case anybody's dropping into my chat, I'm going to immediately bounce you and all that. That's all. Just setting some ground rules with that word. And especially that my mother visits this chat room.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs.
Okay.
Endu, nice to meet you.
I don't know if she's here today. I haven't even looked there, but she watches every show. Okay. And she loves coming in the chat room because she likes a lot of people. And
Look
that's
at Edwin.
all
He
I
said
need. Huh?
this. Edwin says the C word is a closed casket funeral. That's what that piggy called Angel Gotti's mom the C word
That's
and said that
terrible.
she's a terrible, disgusting. Especially your
But
Okay.
elder. Especially, but
Envy,
I called
Envy,
her
the
what?
thing is, I really believe that if you use those terms, you probably don't have love. If you don't have enough love for the people next to you, maybe this is the reason, you know. I'm the youngest guy in this panel, but I see a lot of people in here, in communities, they seem to be so much enraged, they seem to have so much hate. And that's why they use this terminology, you know.
They hate
I
their
believe
life.
the language is so beautiful. We can use so many different words. Why do you need to use those ones?
Right. Thank you, Andre. And what do you think, Skipper?
I agree. Generally speaking, I know just growing up and just my whole life, I really that word was kind of just a no go. That was like just if you know. I think I've maybe used it. I can probably remember the couple of times I used it, but in just generally speaking, and I know it's fascinating to see how the folks across the pond use it more. It's a little bit more of an endearing term, but just I almost like cringe when I hear it just because of what was instilled. Like it was just kind of instilled growing up. Like that's just you don't go there. You just don't go there. So I agree.
I was at a hunt. I was hunting one weekend when I was 18, 19. Make a long story short, my goon body was talking about his mother, and that word slipped out. And let me tell you something: the beating he took at that fucking trailer, I was like this.
Wow.
Ooh. And I'm gonna say this: the trailer was full of wise guys. That was it.
Damn.
When they heard that word come out of his mouth, where he came from, they beat him down. So
about his own mother.
Huh?
About his own mother.
He didn't call his mother that, Andrea, but he was telling a story, and then he just referred that word out loud at the end, and that was the breaking point right there. They beat him down right there. They gave him a legitimate beating right there. So
I have a confession. I have a confession.
Why?
I was on Maddie Marinara's stream with the uncles, and Octavia was in chat, and I called her the C word. I did it.
Don't behave. You gotta behave.
Story. Look what I'm about to eat.
And you know what? What the hell is that? Candy?
Paw Patrol string cheese. Look, Paw Patrol.
Oh, string cheese. There, that's the best. The string cheese. Come on, give me one. I wish you could hand food over through the screen. Thank you.
These ones are the best.
Those are good. You know, the polio is good too.
I had to change the subject after my confession. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. But I'm not going to use that word anymore because now I know that my friends don't like it.
Well, you know what? And again, I'm 57 years old. I'm set in my ways here. Give me that one. So that's all. I just had to. I had to point that out. I can't stand it. Look at her. And we have the NB String Cheese Show going down here.
Bang.
Verrazano Bridge coming up. Andrea, we're crossing over into Staten Island right now.
Go ahead, you start talking.
How much is it?
Oh, no.
How much is the bridge
oh, boy. I think it's like 17 and change now.
Here, hang on. Let me see if I could get me out of here for 1 second. Hang on.
No, Thee. No. Thee, just click my picture and click solo layout. Come back in. There you go. There you go. There's the view of the bridge.
Nice.
Verrazano Bridge, crossing from Brooklyn, from Bay Ridge, Dyke Heights area, to I believe this is the longest expansion bridge in the country. I believe it's longer than the Golden Gate. I have to fact check that though, because I do. I got it right up front here.
They eliminated where I don't have an Easy Pass, but they eliminated. I need to get one for my car. Maybe that's why I didn't get it in the mail, because I am registered with an Easy Pass, but it's just not. I don't have like the thing, but because now they just take a picture and send you a bill. They send you a bill.
Right, it's cashless tolls.
Yeah.
So wherever the car is registered, they'll get the toll in the mail. The only thing is you're just paying a higher price because they discounted slightly with the Easy Pass. So I think without an Easy Pass, I think this is $21. With the Easy Pass, it's 17 and change, I believe.
Yeah, but if my car is registered with an Easy Pass, but I don't have the Easy Pass in the car, I'm assuming that they'll just charge the Easy Pass?
Great question. They should. Yeah. I don't know though.
I've done this bridge a bunch and I haven't gotten a bill. But also, I haven't heard because like then it would go to be billed to my dad, and I haven't heard him bitch because I know my car is attached to his Easy Pass, but he hasn't bitched about. But he wouldn't if I spend money, he's just got to deal with it. He's learned long ago not to bitch if something's charged to his account.
Yeah, they're usually pretty quick with it too. We're coming up to the tolls right here, so like here is where the toll booths used to be, but there's no more toll booths; it's just cameras.
Look at those clouds.
So, yeah, these are definitely clouds from the storm. They have to be because I know that system is pretty big.
I was in a bad mood last night. True story. I could be a bitch sometimes. And somebody was going over that bridge to come this way, and I told them take your ass and turn around to go home.
Yeah, well, you could see this traffic it wasn't as bad as I left, but you know, it's not fun to travel across that island a lot of times.
No.
I have to kind of get to the other side of it too, by the Gothels is where I need to go, so I have to ride this for a little bit.
Providence has the widest bridge.
Widest?
Widest, yeah, wide. WIDEST, widest.
Yeah, I think the Verrazano is the longest, I think.
Ooh, I'm so glad I'm not in this fucking traffic. So glad.
Yeah.
Oh no, did I lose Wi-Fi? Or did he lose Wi-Fi? Nope.
Oh, sorry. That was phone call.
Yeah, like yesterday when you kicked me out of your stream.
Yeah, right. I couldn't even. It was funny because I was the only one on the screen, so I didn't even know where to. I was looking at like where would I click, to get you off, and then you just disappeared.
It was weird.
Yeah, that was cool at night. My numbers are not as good when I put Long Island in the title when I do it at night. It's funny. It's funny how I know what YouTube likes me to do. They like me to do it at a certain time and put the words New York City in the title, and then I get better algorithm results from it.
Is that really? Because I'm going to change some of my titles then. And you want to know something? When I have New York Connect in my thumbnails, I do so much better.
I'm telling you that the words New York City, New York are very appealing because I've tried it. When I only put like Long Island in the title, it's less. But if I have either Brooklyn or Queens or anything having to do with New York City, and then when I look at what people search for, because you can go and like what the search terms are, and most of the people that are being suggested in my video are searching for New York City or driving in New York City or live New York City, something having to do with New York City.
Providence, Rhode Island is the widest bridge is. What does that mean? Providence RI is the widest bridge is NB is he calling me wide like a bridge?
I hope not.
I hope not either. Damn, I can't believe I just ate that cheese after that. But yeah, my thumbnail, I just did a thumbnail the other day and I wrote Bay 8th instead of New York Connect because we were just thinking of getting rid of the New York Connect, and that did horrible. No, it didn't do horrible. What am I talking about? It didn't do that bad, but the New York ones do better. Now I know.
For sure, definitely. There's just a constant search for New York City, so it'll bring it up. Man, this traffic's brutal. Oops.
Why don't you put naked lady in your title?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we do now. We didn't before.
All right, I'm going to try. I'm going to get Skip back. I know you couldn't hear me before. I don't know what went wrong.
What happened to Andre Fatale? He left?
Andrea left. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good. I think Andrea had to jump off.
Okay. He doesn't like Staten Island.
He doesn't like Staten Island.
Do if we have to settle, we could settle for that car in the middle lane right up there. That's the E class, that black right here. So just in case, it's the step below the S class. If we find some budgetary issues, we can just go for that E class right there.
I see it. Nice. That'll be perfect.
It's a step below the S, but just in case.
Right.
I don't get what he's saying. When you first read it, NB, you said Providence has the widest. No, it's the widest. I don't get it. I can't understand his English. But Edwin has a good point. Individuals that abuse others on YouTube will one day receive the beating their parents never gave them. It is written, amen. That's a good prayer.
Where is he? There it is.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then go down to Chris's and explain to me what he's trying to tell me.
Oh, there, Coltrane just said he means the whole state is a bridge.
Oh,
Coltrane answered it.
so you live on a
Ah,
bridge? You live on a bridge, Chris Truck? He means the whole state is a bridge. The fuck?
between Connecticut and Massachusetts, or New York, or Connecticut.
Okay, Coltrane, we're waiting
You
for
could
you
take
on that.
a ferry from Long Island to Rhode Island, right? Where you take the ferry to Connecticut and then drive to Rhode Island.
Chris
Up to
Trock's laughing
Connecticut.
his ass off right now.
Chris Truck lives on a bridge called Rhode Island, and it's the
Chris, you
widest
might have to
bridge.
hop on. Might have to hop explain this.
Get up here, Chris Trock. Tell him what the hell you're talking
He's at
about.
the office today in Massachusetts, so he's not on the bridge today.
Hello, Robert. How are you? Welcome for coming into Theme News, Robert. Glad to have you in. Oh, no, the city of Providence. Yeah, okay. I'm so confused right now.
Oh, Providence, the city, is a bridge. You get it now, bkskip?
I guess. I have to look at a map. I don't know.
Oh, between Coltrane and Chris Trock, I'm confused.
You're gonna have to drive there, Skip, and show us.
I will. I'm gonna have to
No,
do that
Chris,
and kind of
nobody
explain
got it.
Providence, the bridge. I'm gonna Google Providence, Rhode Island,
Get him,
the
sis.
bridge.
Get him.
Providence, Rhode Island, the bridge. Okay. 15 Bridge, Washington Bridge, Providence, Rhode Island. So it's the Washington Bridge I'm looking up. Oh, have a good day, Andrea. Andre. Okay, Providence Bridge of Providence, Providence, Rhode Island, home. What the fuck? Providence was founded in 1636 by Roger Williams, a religious exile from the Massachusetts Bay Colony. He named the area in honor of God's merciful providence, which he believes was responsible for revealing such a haven for him and his. Well, that says nothing about a bridge. Oh, it's a pedestrian bridge? Chris?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably.
Robert's losing his mind. Chris is oh my godding us. Roberts, you dig the hole. I love it. Put us all in the hole today. TT, open the trunk.
He's saying
Coltrane's laughing his ass off. I love it.
You're saying Providence is a bridge. Okay. I believe him.
Gianni Mingia hitting his head. I love it.
Does bridge have a different definition? No, and B Providence is build over the water. Okay, so what is Long Island? We're over
So
water.
I guess it's like saying Manhattan is a bridge
Yeah.
between Brooklyn and Jersey. I guess like that same. I guess geographically, that's what you're saying. If you
I
squeeze
never
it
heard
together.
that before. I guess I think he made that up because I never heard that.
Or even like if you would say Shelter Island, or what is that island out there? I guess that's what he's saying.
Okay, I believe him. Public park and pedestrian bridge between Dyer Street and Providence River. There's a public park and a pedestrian bridge.
I know nothing about that area up there.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's change the subject. People are getting.
Yeah, you're rocking everybody over here.
What road are you on right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Still on the Staten Island Expressway. I got to get off at exit 10. I think is. I don't even know.
This takes that takes you to New Jersey, right?
Well, yeah, I have to get off kind of right before the Goethals Bridge, and then I'm going to continue on into Jersey. But yeah, if we stayed, this would go right. Well, you can veer off to the bridge, cross in to go south shore Staten Island down by like Tottenville over there, or you just continue straight on Goethals Bridge, and it'll take you over into Elizabeth, New Jersey. So Staten Island is a bridge. because I guess in that sense too, because most of this traffic is traffic that's just going from Brooklyn to Jersey or from the other side of the river to Jersey, just crossing through Staten Island.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, Chris
Yeah,
Trump.
Staten Island is sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Edwin said that he's praying that Chris Trump gets married before Christmas. That would be quick. Go ahead.
Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You're talking about going over the bridge.
So yeah, so when you come up to like the end of this highway, basically, if you just continue on, it goes to Elizabeth, but you can go more South Jersey if you go south on Staten Island, Outer Bridge Crossing. So it's actually Staten Island's kind of like it's a big borough, but a lot of it's parks and unusable land, so to speak. But it's geographically large, but it main purpose to a lot of travelers is to connect you from New York to New Jersey. Because unless you're going to go George Washington Bridge, you're going to come through this route, through Staten Island.
That's kind of like a bridge, like Providence.
Yeah. Like anytime if I am going to go to Pennsylvania, if I'm going to go to Maryland, anywhere I'm going to go, this is going to be my route out into Jersey and into the rest of the country.
Ah, okay, okay. Hello, Tony the Night Owl. How are you, Dolly? Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, I have to get on Victory Boulevard. That's the exit. I might hop off before then. I can show you guys the streets a little bit. Staten Island's interesting, bro. For those that don't know, it's like a mixture between suburbs and city, like fully mixture, the actual highways, the street signs, the traffic lights, everything is extremely New York City. But the lay of the land is not. It's hilly. It's green. It's filled with parks. It's got curved streets. Not every street's just a grid. So it's really like a mixture between. And this was one of the original flights out of New York, out of New Jersey. It's why it's referred to as Staten Italy, because a lot of Bensonhurst just crossed the plank to Staten Island. So it's an interesting borough for sure.
Right.
It's probably, if you're going to take all the boroughs and say, well, which one is similar to how it was 35 years ago, 40 years ago, I guess you could say Staten Island's probably the most similar to how it's always been.
Right.
I like that cloud.
No, I was just going to say the clouds are beautiful right now. That's a trip where you could be on the passenger side and fall right to sleep looking in the sky.
Yeah. Good thing I got my seatbelt on.
There you go. Always have your seatbelt on. I was reading the chat too a second.
Do you guys know? You guys know Jerry Gambuti? You know Jerry with a G.
Jerry Gambuti.
Okay, so Thursday evening or Friday. His birthday is Friday in Australia, but we're on like a totally different time zone. So we're gonna keep an eye on my channel and his channel, or Chris Trox. We're gonna do a little bit of a birthday party for him, and I want you guys all to come and celebrate his birthday. Okay?
Yep,
Everybody's welcome to hop on. Everyone's welcome to hop on and hang out. So we'll do a little.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm ready for that.
That should be cool. Yeah, definitely try to make it.
Well, it's not that hard. You just have to click a button on your phone. It's not like you gotta physically.
What time is this gonna be?
See, Friday's gonna be better for me. Chris Truck said Thursday, but then if it's Thursday, then it's gonna be like 6, 7 o'clock. So.
Okay.
So either Thursday, Friday. Just keep an eye out. Well, there'll be something scheduled, and we'll share it somewhere. But there'll be a Jerry birthday party.
Good. That'll be fun.
Tony the Night Owl, how are you? That's me talking. If I put my camera on to show you, but he's got this the Staten Island Expressway on the screen.
I'm
getting off soon. Don't worry.
No. Stay on. Oh, the expressway, you mean?
No. I mean off the highway. I mean.
Tonight you be in my apartment. Wow, Robert.
Robert's about to get hit over the head with a wrench. And he's lucky I like his avatar.
Who is Robert? Do we know him?
I have no clue.
Robert. Oh, Tony the Night Owl. Is. Do you respect Tony the Night Owl? She's an OG in this community.
Oh yeah, well I thought so. He's gonna get hit in the head. Next comment. What's going down? Just chilling. Glad you come in, brother. Through sickness and death, they let it in one ear. When the priest says through sickness and death, they let it in one ear and out the other. Madam, do they? Where is he? There he is. It's on the screen. You ain't lying.
Till death do us part.
Oh, good. I got my watch up.
Does that mean you're supposed to kill the other one when you're done then, like a praying mantis?
Oh, boy. Yeah, like a praying mantis. I like that. The praying mantis eats her mate.
I like to bite a couple guys' heads off when I'm done with them.
Well, I guess that's better than eating your young.
Yeah, that's true. Sickness and health. That's what I thought it was, sickness and in health.
Yes, in sickness and health. Exactly.
So it's not death, so you don't have to kill him. Just make him sick.
Are you kidding
Don't you guys wish you were in this traffic right now?
How many miles are you going per hour? 25, 30?
Not even. Not even. I'm crawling.
Thank God.
Something's got to be going on because this is even worse than usual. Because usually you can roll at like 20 miles per hour around here, so something's up.
Right.
I have to go 1.3 miles.
You're on your phone, so you can't check because usually it will tell you like a 10-minute slowdown, how long the slowdown is, and stuff like that, which is great.
Well, it was telling me a 14-minute slowdown on my other phone. Now it's not even saying anything, so something's weird.
They gave up.
It's not even recognizing
GPS gave up on you.
Yeah. Like, hey, deal with it.
P.S. You're fucked.
Yeah. Turn around.
Do not pass go. Do not.
Right.
Yeah, if I wasn't trying to get rid of this commercial van today, I wouldn't be doing this now. But I don't need another night with this big van trying to park it in Queens.
Gianni said, "Go to the left lane. Move to the left. It's moving." Is it?
I have to get off, Gianni.
He's got to get off.
I got to get off, and it's hard to cut people off in this thing that I'm in, unless I really want to fight someone.
No, well,
like this guy's doing to me right now.
Oh, both those lanes. Both those lanes are turning or getting off half a mile, and you're getting off.
Yeah, that's a right lane's an exit only lane for Bradley Avenue. That's the exit for the mall. I got to go to the one after Bradley, so that's kind of why I'm hanging out right here. And that left lane will settle down.
Prayers for Florida, yes, everybody.
Absolutely, those poor people. Here, Oliver hit the nail on the head. Drivers.
Yeah, I've had a few bad ones of those in my life. A few of those. I'm driving the limos.
Oh, I got you. Where's Chris? I got you, Chris. I got you.
The best is when you'd have the people in the back of the car and they're like they want you to like do something illegal, and you're kind of in a spot where there's cops or whatever, and it's like their famous line is, "Oh, I'll pay the ticket for you. I'll pay the ticket." And my response was, "Are you going to pay the increase in my insurance too?"
Yeah, exactly. It's the first thing they hit, the insurance after that.
Because I'm going to get points on my license too if I get caught. You gonna help me out with that too, or what's the deal? Like, it's not my fault you have a 6 p.m. flight and I'm picking you up at 4:30 in the afternoon and you're worried about making the flight. Not my fault.
You know what I did today? Go ahead and do.
No, I was saying there's got to be a pretty good tip in it, Skipper, if I'm going to be doing that stuff.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yep. Go ahead, NB.
I went this morning and I got my car inspected and I got my oil changed before work. I had a 9 a.m. appointment.
That's fun.
I think that the guy was trying to FUCK, not literally, but he was trying to, how like when they go in there. Yeah, well, he's like, I got an oil change during the summer, which wasn't that long ago. I remember it was summertime. I got an oil
Yeah.
change, and because I drive a lot, probably won't be driving a lot that much anymore. But anyway, he changed like the air filter and stuff like that. And then he pulls it out and tells me to change. It needs to be changed again. I said, put that thing back in, because I know he just changed it like 2 months ago. Why does he want to change it again? And then he told me my car wouldn't pass inspections unless I bought windshield wipers from him.
That's the
He's like, oh,
classic.
you need windshield wiper blades. I said, okay, so I'll get them. No, I can't pass you unless you get some new ones. We have these for 25, these for 30. Put the cheapest ones on.
That's the classic move. If there's any, like, they'll just go to the windshield wipers, filters, because those are the things that's hard to, if they kind of hold you hostage with that. Or I mean, I've known some people that'll actually put a rip in your wiper, because that's technically if there's a rip in the wiper, like if it separates off from the part at all, they can't
Yeah.
pass you. But, a lot of times you don't know. You go, oh, yeah, a little rip. Meanwhile, he just put the rip in it.
Yeah, but that's stupid. How would they, like, what do they have to take pictures or something? I don't know. I don't get it.
I think it's more on a, like, they're afraid they might get caught, but really it is what it
They're full of
is.
shit. Yeah, they're full of
Like
shit.
back in the day, you would just go to McDonald Avenue to get your car inspected, and as long as you paid the guy, it didn't matter. He was just going to pass it. But I think there's more where there are pictures involved. Like even with the tinted windows in New York State, I think technically you have to take pictures of the side of your car now to pass your inspection. So I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of the guy that I go to just rolls down the windows, So, but they always have. It's kind of like a bar owner. That one person comes in that's 20 years old, like, whatever, give him a drink, but he's always got to worry if it's undercover, if they decide they want to do some sort of sting or some crap, and then he's got to worry about fines and all this crap just to get you inspected. So, but they
Yeah.
use that to their advantage and they hold you hostage over it.
Well, they're idiots.
It's hard to trust
But
a
I get it.
mechanic unless you really know them or know what you're talking about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't need a
Yeah.
new air filter every 2 freaking months. He was full of crap.
No. That's every year a new air filter, I thought.
Yeah.
Latest. Yeah, be careful with them.
Yeah, but so I got new wipers at least out of it, but I had to pay for them. I had a coupon. I like coupons, so I feel like I got a deal. But even they tried to tell me I could have used a coupon because I took a picture of the coupon from my email address and I showed them the picture and then like pull up the email, but then the email was addressed to a different car that was on my account. And I'm like, I don't care. It's coming from my email. Take the coupon. Just because it was like, whatever.
I hate when they do that. It's like going to Delta Sonic with a coupon. Well, this coupon don't fit that car. You know what? Shut up and take the coupon and wash the car.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that happen?
I don't go to Sonic. I don't think there's one on Long Island, is there?
One time I gave my daughter
Sonic? Yeah, there is.
Oh, Center Reach?
And they turned her back.
Really? And
yeah, because when I bought them, I guess they put your plate number or something on there. I don't know. Yeah. So when they do it through the computer, they can tell. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Weirdos.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I don't know if they do it anymore, but that was stupid.
I got in Florida. They don't even inspect cars. So I bought a car in Florida. I didn't buy it in Florida. It was bought in Florida, brought to New York, and then you have to get inspected because Florida doesn't have inspections. So then the tint was a problem. So I had to pay to have the tint taken off.
Oh boy. That's a bad tint is bad anymore. I don't know. If the policeman wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, you got a ticket that day. Those are my experiences with tinted windows.
Yeah, I've been lucky with them, knock on wood, but it's definitely an excuse they can use. If you're in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time and they want to pull you over, it's the excuse they can use to pull you over for sure. Definitely.
Oh, they used to use that at the Canadian bridges like you wouldn't believe. As soon as you would pull up, what millimeter tint do you have on your window, sir? That's the first question you're asking me? Yeah, Skip, they'll pull over. We're going to check that for you. Pull over right away. How about the
Wow.
one time we were going over there, Skip? Check this one out, NB. My boy pulls up. The first question, where are you from? U.S. U.S. You know what his next question was? Excuse me, sir, can you hand me the ashtray in that car? We both looked at him like, what? Wait, my boy takes out the ashtray, hands it to him. The guy starts sniffing the ashtray and goes, you guys smoke marijuana? Let me tell you something. I almost rolled right out of the fucking car and mule kicked this guy. The only thing I could say is, are you fucking serious? Oh, I'm fucking serious. Pull over. We pulled over. You had to see, I don't know how they didn't throw me in jail that night. The things I was doing disrespectfully, but they tore his car apart. We didn't have one thing on us. Then after they were done for an hour and a half, they looked at us and said, okay, we're done. Put your car together and get out of here. That was one of the last times I really, really went over there too. That's the kind of stuff that they can do at those borders. If they want.
Yeah, I think they could do whatever they want. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, it's like you're coming into my country. I could kind of do whatever I want once you step in.
Can you hand me that ashtray? Every time I tell this story, people are like, "What? We've heard of some crazy." They'll hit you for anything. They can. Two young guys going over the border. It was like about 9 o'clock. We told them we were going over there to the bars, yada yada, and bam, he just decided, okay, let me see if they, party or, yup. And the kid I was with didn't even smoke. He didn't smoke nothing. Okay. And he just purchased that car. So the ashtray was cleaner than shit. But that was the reason that night that guy picked.
Wow. That's on the Canadian side too, huh?
Yeah, Skipper. Yup.
Skipper.
They tore that car up. Sis, I'm sorry if I'm boring you.
No. Is that what you call him Skipper? Is that your nickname for him? I muted for a second because I had to go do something. Skipper. BK Skipper. Oh, you know what? Chris Truck asked me today. He goes, he thought you were the BK Shallon.
That happens
and he's like, I had no
quite often.
Well, like you're driving in traffic and stuff, and he was like, how did he stay so calm? I'm like, no, the wrong BK. Imagine BK Shallon
I think who was it? I think Sons of Italy still has us confused. I think.
Well, Sons of Italy is a little.
I think he still has us confused. But that happens. That happens a lot. I from what I hear, we sound alike. So.
No, you don't sound that much like him. BK Shallon took his channel down, though. He's not going to do YouTube anymore. It's not for him. And good for him, though. If it stresses you out and it's like mentally affecting you, you need to get off. So
yeah, for sure.
Props to him.
Right.
Speaking of getting off, yeah, thank God.
Well, you say you get off? Oh, you're getting off the
air. Yes.
Thank
Don't
goodness.
Use your imagination.
Thank goodness.
This merch here.
Oliver, you're right. You get good practice with skip
driving.
driving.
Go to Florida, but I'll go to Buffalo all day for free just to visit the NU. I could bring him some fried smelts. What's a fried smelt? The fuck is that? Breaded
fish.
Oh, a
breaded
fish
sardine
is in Providence on the bridge. It's a sardine.
They are so good. I wish I had a basket of fried smelt right now. Oh. Skipper, you like smelt?
I don't think I've ever had it. I love fish. I love seafood, like all different types of stuff that lives in the water. I don't think I've had that specifically, though.
You'd probably like it.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely a seafood person. Love seafood. I could have it multiple times a week. Shrimp, scallops, all that type of funky stuff. I'm not a big fan of sushi. I like it cooked, but I love seafood.
Right, right, right. If you got if you got a smoking Brian. Gianni likes fried smelt. I knew you would.
I never had it. I never
Oh,
had
you got to
smelt
try
before.
it. You got
I've
to
never
try it,
had.
and it's good.
I'm going to. I don't know. Is that in? Do they sell? Maybe because like in BK Skip didn't have it either. They might not have smelt. What did I get? Oh, every time I get a email from like YouTube, it scares the crap out of me because I got so many emails telling me I'm struck and my channel's gone so many times.
Something just came through, right? I saw that the creators
Yeah,
something
I'm like,
a
oh
few
shit,
minutes
what did I
ago.
do this time? I'm so used to like getting bad emails from them. They might not have a smelt fish in New York because we both never heard of it.
Yeah,
No, they
I've never
got
heard
them.
of it.
They
Yeah,
got
so I
them.
don't think smelt
Any
fish,
fish, any fish market in New York would have them.
smelt
Maybe
fish
just by a
roe.
different name. Does it go by something else?
Yeah, yeah. You just listen when you ask for smelt. You could go with sardine. Basically, what else do I want to say?
It's a freaking sardine.
It's like
So
it's
it's
that
salted.
size.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely want to
Size of
try
a
that then.
sardine. I'm sorry.
Smelt. All right. Well, if I ever go to Chris
Yeah,
Truck,
mackerel.
let me try to smelt. MB, what happened to BK Shallon? Did not hear well. Did not hear well what you said. He just removed his channel and he's taken an internet break from YouTube because it seemed to have been stressing him out too much and affecting him. In my opinion, it was mentally affecting him. I don't know if that's his opinion, but he was getting too heated. And then he would beat himself up because he would go off on people and then he would lose sleep and stuff. So, in my opinion, it was affecting him mentally. So he removed his channel and he's taking a internet break.
Okay, that's
Edwin, which
good
is
to
for
know
him.
because I was wondering the same thing. I haven't seen him or anything. I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I mean he might be lingering and watching, but so if you're watching High BK Shallon, but he was going to take some steps back. So good for him,
Right. I
though.
mean, I was,
Anybody who, if it's this is all supposed to be for fun. If it's putting you in a bad place, get off the internet for a while. Take a break. It's not worth it. And a smelts are a family of small fish. The Osmerdae found in North Atlantic and North Pacific oceans, as well as rivers, streams, and lakes in Europe, North American, and Northeast Asia.
yes.
Osmerdae. Okay.
Yeah. That's what a small fish that deemed was a sardine, anchovy, that type. But it's a small
A rainbow
fish.
smelt. I want a rainbow smelt. They have rainbow
Oh,
smelts.
rainbow smelts would be the best. Are you kidding me?
They're really good in B12
And Chris
behind
Trock
it.
said it too. It's one of the 7 fishes of Christmas.
Oh,
You
Oh,
eat
okay.
smelt on Christmas, New Year's, and St. Joseph's Day.
okay. I know my family always would do like they didn't do the official seven, obviously, but they would always do the big seafood
Right,
Christmas Eve. That's my favorite meal of the year. I like it way more than the Thanksgiving meal. I give me Christmas Eve meal every single night. I love it.
right.
It looks like
Basically, it's those nights, those days.
what smelts look like? They look like those little shiner fish that you go fishing with.
Exactly.
BK
Yep.
Skip. Like when you go fishing, you have like those
Oh,
little shiners.
yeah, yeah.
That's
So it
exactly what
almost
they
looks
look
like that.
like.
Wait, they got the head on? Just eat it all head and everything? What's the
Oh
deal
yeah,
with that?
they're eating the freaking head. The little arm things that what are they fins?
Eyes and.
Oh
Ugh.
yeah, it looks like they just like grab them and put them down and like you make a French fry. It looks like they're made like a French fry. They just take the whole thing and put it down in a fryer, like a French
There
fry.
you go.
All right, you try it first, Skip. Tell me how it goes.
I mean, I'm usually the courageous one when it comes to food. I probably would. If it was seasoned and fried up, I probably would try it either way. I wouldn't.
It looks like
I would like to cut off the head, but yeah.
Yeah, you
maybe you
could
don't
cut
eat the
off
head
the
or the
head.
eyes.
Oh, maybe grab it by the head and
Wow.
take a bite.
You can see the freaking eyeballs on these fried smells. I'm very picky. I eat like 4 foods, and most of them consist of salad. So I do like flounder and salmon, but
The eyeballs are the best part.
What? Okay.
Oh,
You hang
Mono.
it. You grab it by the tail and you put it right down in your mouth and eat it.
Oh, yeah. I'd have to eat it like a pill.
The
Oh,
whole fish. There. Who said it? Chris Trock. The whole fish.
aye.
It is so healthy for you, too.
Yeah, it says
If
it's
people
healthy,
eat,
but
if
so
you
is
eat
a
the whole fish and head, it's the best thing for you.
I'll
I
stick
wish
to my
you would.
flounder.
You
Yeah, I
stick
like
to
flounder and I
flounder.
like salmon's my favorite. That's my go-to thing when I go to a restaurant is salmon.
Have
Or
you ever?
shell.
Hey,
Gerard,
you got to try the
listen,
salmon
Gerard.
from. I don't know if you go to BJ's or Costco, but BJ's has a great salmon.
Uh-oh. Get your
Who
phone.
is this? All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Gerard, you don't eat the head. Fish heads, fish heads. Oh, that was a good one. And when you make them, they smell delicious. Delicious. Frying? Yep. Coltrane hit the nail on the head. Coltrane, are you an operator? I heard you this morning, Skidster. I was just wondering. Look at Adama. Look. Pain like mother Bane. We said fish heads and he's here. Oh, salmon patties. Those are delicious. Gianni, too. I love salmon patties. Oh, wow. Yep. Fried smelled during Lent. Absolutely. What did I said? Christmas, New Year's, Lent, and St. Joseph's Day.
Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry.
What are you eating now?
I'm not eating anything. I'm not. It's not worth it because in an hour I got to pick up the kid and she's gonna be hungry. And then if I'm like
Yeah,
taking her for something, I should probably,
right.
you know. So
Yep. I do the
I don't
same
even.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't even eat lunch today.
Oh, okay, Coltrane. I got you, big dog. You do it. Okay. Nice. Well, you got the nice job of the skidster then. Nice.
I'm back, guys.
Okay, you
Okay.
okay? Everything good?
Everything's good. A customer just wants a better price on a product, so I'll
Tell
see
him I
if I
said.
can do
Tell
that
him
for
NB said, "Fuck you, pay the price. You want it, pay it.
them.
There you go. Pay me, mofo.
Pay me, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're
You
welcome.
want the product, pay up."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It is. It's a premium. It's a porcelain though. It's not a natural stone. So we'll see. We'll see if we have any leeway on it.
Yeah. Give him a
All
penny
right.
off.
Gianni, you're making my mouth water, Gianni.
You guys
I'm
want
gonna
to see
bet.
a Ferrari? My customer has one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see if I
Yeah.
can get in here. I'll show it to you on the next time around. But this will be quick if you want to keep me running like you just did, because from here then I got to keep driving to Jersey. So it's up to you, Thea. You don't have to take me off if
Hey,
you want.
pause. Pause
No,
yourself.
it's
You're
all
good.
good.
Yep, it's all
Okay.
good. Whatever you got, whatever you want to do.
No, we'll talk about you.
Get me some views. Get me that. That's fine. That's fine.
What, should we start bashing Skip when he's on my
Yeah.
show? We'll get him some views. That no good driving, no.
Let's
Oh,
have a fake beef.
Uh,
Let's have
you're
a
right.
fake
Yeah.
beef
Hey,
because the
I
people.
said I wanted to do a fake beef with Tommy Stiggs right off the bat. I was going to say, hey, you stick to your state. I'll do my. Don't take pictures of my city. What are you doing? You know. But
right.
right.
That fake beef with Stiggs would have had me on the floor for a month laughing my ass.
But
I can't even see him in a real beef right now.
right. All right. I'll be right back. All right, guys. This will be quick.
Go
I'll be right
ahead.
back.
Okay, take your time. Tell your client we said hi.
All right. I'll
Customer,
let him know.
your customer. Tell him NB said what up.
BK has camel tone. Pain like Bane, you are something else.
Everybody who's in chat right now, subscribe to this channel I'm dropping. If you're not already, it's very important. Importante. Even you, Robert.
Damn, Tony,
Everybody's.
that sounds delicious.
Oh my god, you guys are making me hungry. I'm going to take his car. I should get in the driver's seat and take off, but I'd have to take my seatbelt off, and Edwin told me to keep my seatbelt on. Oliver.
How funny would that be? You in the runaway Skip's car on my live right now? That would be
my
hilarious.
God, and then Skip running down the street after me. Get back here!
Running after you. NB, this ain't funny. Oh.
Who needs some stone?
Oh. Dean, track her down.
Get her. That'd be funny.
That would be.
Oh my goodness! Between that and the fucking the nose thing, oh man, I give them content for like a month.
Oh, I tell you what.
She picks her nose. Look at this guy. Look at this guy almost getting hit by a car. That guy had to back up because he almost just ran him over. Did you see that?
Yeah, right there.
Well, we almost witnessed an accident, guys.
That's the third one. That's the third one we almost witnessed on my live with Skip. Okay.
Pedestrians have the right of way. We almost witnessed a murder.
No, please, you. We'll all be under indictment on the internet to go to the
all because of Skip. Nobody will ever let Skip on again.
What are you doing here? Well, I had my buddy was parked on the side of the road and the camera was going. Oh, could you imagine that?
Oh my God.
I got to take a week off from work. Why? What happened, Dindu? Well, I witnessed a car accident online. They think I was nuts. I'll tell you. Yeah, I know the Portuguese smell. You guys are right. I work construction with this Portuguese guy. He brought me smelt one time, breaded and in olive oil, vinegar, and garlic to smelt. And it was the best smelt I ever ate.
Big nose car thief. That's me.
Who?
I kind of think I want to order Applebee's. I might order Applebee's.
Applebee's sounds good too.
Yeah.
I got the rigatonis.
You cook. I needed to have somebody here who cooks for me. I don't get that.
I love cooking.
I got an adult, and I'm not too fond of adulting. Especially if they're working a half day.
You know what? You just got to have that state of mind and do it. I work construction, honey. When I come home, sometimes I can't even fucking move.
I wouldn't even know what to cook, though. What would I cook? I could boil.
You got to have it pre-planned. Pre-plan it. I know it sounds crazy, but Dean pre-plans the meal. I got to have it ready, or I got to know what I want for dinner.
How many people do you cook for?
I cook for my wife automatically and my daughter when she comes over. So there's
just really two, possibly three sometimes. I got you.
Right. And I always buy enough where 3 and 4 could eat. So
right.
I just do it that way. And we love it for the leftovers too.
Mm-hmm.
You got some extra food. The next day you could take it to lunch, have it for dinner, whatever you want. I like rolling that way. At least it's in the fridge and ready to eat.
Yeah, during the summer I would do that.
No,
because I worked during the summer, but the kid was off, and this was the first time during the summer where I didn't have her like in a summer camp, so she was home during the day. But I got home early. I didn't work full days, so that she wasn't. But she would stay up all night. It would be like 3, 4 in the morning. She's going to bed, and I come home from work, and she's still sleeping, but I would go to bed at a decent hour because I had work in the morning. And then those late night, like 1, 2 in the morning when she wants a meal, whatever I had in the microwave. So she only had to like heat up. So she didn't have to wake me up and bother me to tell me, I'm hungry, make me something. I'm making pasta visual.
There it is. Pasta vazou. It's called pasta vazou.
Oh, maybe I'll make some pasta. That's a good idea. I could boil water, and then she could eat some leftovers when she gets home. Fuck. And then it saves me money because, I haven't been too fond of working all day.
Right. Why does she stay up so late on beef? Don't mind me asking.
Well, during the summer when there's no school the next day, she's a night owl. Her and her friends, she's got a friend over, and if she doesn't have a friend over, they're on the phone playing some kind of like game. So
Right. They got that they're entitled to that in the summer. You're right. Okay. But, bedtime's early with school during school hours. I never, I always had them in bed early.
we like our sleep. So I always was under the thing, even when she was like a baby. The later she stayed up, the later she slept in the morning. And as long as she was good, stay up as late as you want.
Right. Coltrane said the same thing. His 14-year-old's the same way. They all are. There. My godchild's the same way too. So,
Yeah. It was. I mean, starting school was the worst. Getting her on a schedule, and then she was like going to school, and then as soon as she came home, she would nap until like 7, 8 o'clock, and then she would be up all night. It was so hard to get her back in the schedule, but thank God we're finally back in it. Once she started sports after school, and she was in school till 5 o'clock doing the sports practice, then we got she started being able to get to bed earlier. Because they started school and then all of a sudden it was Labor Day weekend and then there was another short week. So by the time she could like have 3 days where she could kind of get in a schedule, they were off again. So anyway, everything's all good now.
Right. Oh, that's good. It happens. Summer, you do different things. Like you said, everything's different.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when school rolls around and the winter and then the time changes. Sure.
Yeah.
It's
20 the
tough.
Night Owls is the same thing. My 14-year-old grandson is the same. Yep, these kids. Chris Truck, are you going live tonight? He probably won't. I'm going to answer that for him. Because I think by the time he's off work and home off the train and takes his 4-mile walk, there's going to be other people on. BK, come back. NB is going. Yeah, I'm going to take the car.
No, if you got to go, sis, go. If you got to go.
No. They're telling me to take his car.
Oh, I'm trying to follow you in the chat. I didn't see them yet. The Ball Busters take his car. 5 minutes max. Skip. If we witness you getting a ticket.
I gotta give you a couple channels to subscribe to and go in their chat to grab some subs because there's a couple good channels that I go to.
Yeah,
they don't really speak English,
okay.
But I go in those chats, and I was talking to somebody this morning too. I was talking to MRE. He gave me a couple. You go in their chats, and these people, and it's all about like promoting, and they don't really speak English, so you can talk all this crap you want on their channel, and they have no idea. And I pick up a lot of subscribers. I picked up a ton of subscribers today by going in these chats with MRE. And they don't even speak English, so they know nothing about like NB being Satan and all these horrible things these people say about me. So it's perfect.
Right. No, good.
So I got to give it to you. We'll get you over 1,000. I got to give you some of these things.
That's what I should try.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go in there and just hang out during the day, say hi a couple times, and you'll pick up a ton of subscribers. Ooh, who's that lady? What is she doing?
What?
Camel toe. Her pants are tight.
Where is she?
She's gone.
Okay. I got you, Yankees for life. If you don't hit this home run tonight, I'm going to put my head through the wall tonight. Oh. Chris Truck, whenever you want, buddy. Huh? That's the whole thing. The time slots are so hard. I mean, not that my only worry, I look for bkskip being on. You, sometimes you come on early, but you don't really come on. But I always, like the couple times I was like, oh my God, Skipper's on. I'm like, but he jumped on my show anyway, so it was all good. But he's the only one I really like look out for.
Yeah, that's the thing. I did one.
I know he likes to come on at this time.
I did a late one this week, and it did horrible because people aren't used to me going on at that time.
Right.
But whatever. It is what it is.
Well, you know what? That's what we do. We help each other. That's what we do. What are you gonna do? That's what I want to do. So try to help. I mean, like I was telling the story earlier. Dean will never forget where he comes from. Never. If I tomorrow morning, if I woke up with the 100,000 subscribe, I would want all 890 of you people with me still. Okay.
That's right.
And if I was starting to make money, all you content creators with me from the beginning that helped are all going to be in that with me. So I never forget where you come from and the people you start out with. And Dindu is so strong with that.
I hear you, but you're not going to make. No, I don't want to burst your bubble, but you're really not going to make that much money from YouTube.
Oh, sis, I'm just talking. I'm talking positive. I know.
I know. I get you.
My girls tell me all the time, and I'm like, a man has to have some kind of motivation, goal, dreams. So,
100%.
I like it.
I listen, a couple $100, $300, $400, $500 a month coming from YouTube is like bonus money because I don't need it because my paycheck pays for everything. So it's not like some of these other people who need a high YouTube paycheck to buy their sneakers.
Look, sis, if somebody would buy me a cup of coffee, I'd be ecstatic and probably have a fucking heart attack, okay?
Oh, my God.
I don't ask for it. I don't want none. Like I said, I want that YouTube money. I want to make off YouTube, not my people. They want to help. They do what they want to. But Dindu, I want to make money off YouTube money. That's what I want.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah.
And like you said, $200-$300 a week, I would be this cheap bastard. I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah, that's a month from YouTube money. I get like.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anything that came in, I would be happy. I'm that kind of guy. So
yeah, it's just bonus money because like it's just money that you could just kind of like play with because it's. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really work. I mean, as much as like I have fun on here. And I do have content and I'll bring people on, like from some of these shows and stuff, but it's not really work. It's just like to watch a TV show and talk about it. That's not work. It's just like something cool and fun to do. And you make a little bit of money off of it. It's cool. And it's just some extra play money, which is nice every month that I can do whatever with.
Listen, the friends alone is the most important thing for me. And like I said, if it happens, it happens. And
some of my best friends on here, Joe, MRE, now Endu, some of my best friends I met on.
I know, me too. I don't have a social life outside this house. I told everybody that. They know that. So my YouTube family, I'm very content and happy with. So, and like I said, that learning experience earlier with my buddy. You know what, sis? I told him, maybe I don't want to know who people are. Some people, maybe I want to be like this older guy that's learning the way I'm learning because it's so healthy for you to learn like this when at your own speed. So, and like I said, I've been in chats. I don't want to go in no chats that I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So you don't want to go in the ones that don't speak English, even if you grab 100 subs at a pop?
That one I will. That's fine. No, don't get me wrong here. No, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying like, okay, I go into a criminal lawyer's chat.
Oh, yeah.
Sis. I don't know what the fuck they're talking. They got me buried. Right. I wouldn't even know what to say.
It depends on who's in the chat. There's certain streamers in our community too. Like there's certain MRE is an example. Sometimes he'll do these history streams on his channel. Now I don't know much about history. I'm not interested, but there's a bunch of cool people that are my friends in chat. So I'll go in there just to chat with my friends. It's not so much the topic. So it could be some stupid thing that we know nothing about. As long as our people are there, we're there.
Right. That's fine. Because you're paying your respects to the content creator and your friends.
Right.
You're not causing trouble. You're not saying nothing out of it. You're just saying, hello, I'm here. Let's have fun. That's how I think of that.
100%.
Especially if it ain't the topic you're kicking with, and you just
he said he was going to be real. He said he was going to be real quick.
Yeah, he's got me worried now. See, Skip worries me.
Because he said literally, "I'll be right back." This isn't right back, BK
5
Skip.
minutes too. I've timed them. He's longer
Should I
than 5
beep?
minutes.
Should I beep the horn at him and see if he comes out?
If you beep the horn at him, that'll be it for me.
Okay.
If I hear that horn beep, then you'll have me amazed today. Okay.
This can be work too. It's not easy to talk for hours. No, it's not. It's not that easy to talk for hours, but it depends on who I'm talking to.
Tony, you hit the nail right on the head. I worked for, like I told you before, Dal, 50, 60 hours of construction, 30, 40, 50 hours on YouTube, but I love it. And you know that saying, if you love your job, it's not work. So to me, YouTube is totally my social club. I love it.
BK Skip!
Skip! You scared me.
I'm calling his name. See if he responds.
Oh.
I'm yelling out the window. Skip! I keep yelling out the window.
Oh. Well, sis, if they think we're nuts now, keep yelling out the window. They'll really think we're nuts.
Skip!
Oh.
I might go knock on the door.
That'll be it. I love hiding behind Skip's screen, too. Are you kidding? Oh, I could relax. I could read the chat. It's so much better. I could see the whole chat, the comments coming through.
My brats, too. Do you think I have the gift of gab? On YouTube, you either have the gift of gab or you don't. Just my opinion. Do you guys think that NB has the gift of gab? Yes or no? Be honest. You can tell me that I don't, and I'll be fine with that. Sometimes I feel like tongue talk, like I don't know what to talk about with you guys. I'm gonna go. I do get that sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes I pick up fast because we both got that gift, the gift of gab. Mm-hmm. So I pick up pretty fast. I mean, I could get in a conversation anywhere. So.
Oh, I can talk to my wall.
Okay, I told you, I don't talk outside. The only time I talk is here. Even my brother walked in the room and told my mom, boy, could he talk? Where did that come from? Okay. I don't even know where it came from. If anybody told me that I'd be talking to a computer screen or even talking to, another person, this is like a miracle to me.
Okay, everybody, I don't know, who do we have? Okay, Marbart's 2 is a content creator, but he doesn't do lives. Oliver's put up some content. Okay, so right. Now think about this. Okay, do you guys watch like some of these creators? Let's just say maybe in this genre, who sit there and yell at other creators. They're on the computer and they're yelling. They're on YouTube Live and they're yelling and they're going off. And they're the only ones there. It's not like they have a partner. Like my partner yells at me sometimes. That's a little different. I might yell at my partner a little bit. That's a little different. But these creators who sit at their computer desk and they're yelling at a random YouTube creator who's not even in the same room at them. That is freaking weird, okay? Just imagine them sitting there yelling at a computer screen. That's exactly what they're doing. I think that's the weirdest thing. I can never, as much as somebody makes me mad from another content creator, I can never sit. There he is! Skip!
Good looking.
Skip!
Call him. Look at him. He's so good looking, I'll tell you. I wish I had his hair.
So this took a little longer than expected because I walked in there as these people were selling one of my products. So, of course, I got pulled into that discussion and basically just designed the whole friggin' bathroom while I was in there.
Well, that was good because we were worried about you. Skip! Get back in the car.
Yeah! I'm coming.
What were you trying to sit on my lap in the passenger seat? What's wrong with you?
Oh, man. All right, I'm back.
She's been calling you for the last 10 minutes out the window,
Yeah. I rolled the window down and everything. You're lucky I didn't start beeping.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a great visit, though. That was perfect. Perfect time. Walked in there, they all looked at me like, oh, perfect person, come here. I'm like, oh, no, that's usually not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. That worked out.
Edwin thinks we make a good pair here on the screen, sis.
Yep, I got that. I'm very compatible with lots.
You are. You're good. You know what? You know what you're doing.
I'm a good
Exactly.
wingman.
You are good to
Wingman.
have on the show. I like talking to you myself. You know your stuff. And there you go. Skip is one handsome devil.
Oh,
Sure.
thank you, Tony.
Because he's sitting next to Satan in the car. That's why he's a handsome devil.
Yeah, you're between Satan and Thindu.
Yeah,
Wow.
good match. Now think about
Yeah.
what I was saying though. Do those creators who sit and yell at another creator? They're all by
Right.
themselves in a room yelling at another creator. They're just yelling at their computer screen. No matter how much somebody in this community makes me mad, I can never just put myself to sitting in front of my laptop and screaming at a random person on from the internet. It's just
No.
like it's weird. It's weird to me.
Well, see, to me, I mean, you get mad at somebody, sure, you have something to say, but if you're yelling at a computer screen and the guy ain't even there, that's what bothers me.
Yeah.
If you're, I mean, you could go on there for 5, 10, 15 minutes and talk about the guy and say something you have to say, but end it there. I mean, don't keep going on and on.
There was
It
this
does.
creator. Somebody sent me a clip of this creator, and they're like, "I told you, NB," and they're like pointing at the computer with their weird glasses, and "I told you, NB, my mission is to see you in jail, and I warned you." And somebody sent me the clip. I'm like, "When did you tell me that? Because I don't even watch your channel." Like, how pathetic. Like all serious, like pointing and like going, like, "I told you, NB. I'm gonna get you in jail." Like, really? Like, how? When did you tell me? Because I don't. You're really not telling me because I ain't paying attention to your sorry ass.
Yeah, right, right. Well, you know what? Everybody's
Pathetic.
got something to say, anyways. So
Oh, I don't. I can care less. These guys.
that's it.
Listen, I didn't even use my voice for months, and I destroyed them all. They're lucky I'm letting off on them now.
I
They're lucky
friggin'
my foot's off
realized
their neck.
that when you said voice changer, you used a voice changer. I lost it earlier, sis. I never went that deep and heard you on a voice changer, I think.
Yeah, me and Emery did a couple streams on NB with voice changers. We did
Oh, okay. Okay.
when I was anonymous, and he
Right,
was doing
right. I mean,
it
the
was
only
usually
one I knew from the get-go was MRE with the noises, the sound machine, the voice, you know.
I've ranted on my own, but never on a computer. Exactly, Tony the Night Owl is weird. And think about anything that we say. Like, I could literally, like, okay, if I came on right now and I said the most vile, disgusting things, or what, one day my child could see that. My grandchildren can see that. You
Yeah.
always have to think what you say on the internet can stay on the internet. So I try to, like, be a little ladylike, a tiny bit, but just a tiny bit.
Well, that's the whole thing. You don't know who's watching.
Well, who could watch in 10 years? This stuff can stay on the internet forever.
Oh,
You never
yeah,
know.
that too. I mean, we're leaving footprints. We don't know who's watching now, but like you said, in 10 years, we got footprints. People are going to be seeing this.
Imagine, like, you see some of these guys that threaten women, talk about spitting in their faces, whatever. And then imagine, and they have kids at home, school age kids. Imagine the kid's friend's mom saw, and then, like, little Johnny can't play with little Billy. I don't know their names, so I'm not doxing any kids.
No,
Little
right.
Johnny can't play with little Billy anymore because Billy's mom saw so and so's stepdad screaming horrible shit at women. I would never, ever, ever want to put my kid in that position for my actions.
Right. But you know what? It's so funny you said that. It's so funny you freaking said that. And I'm just going to say short and sweet. When I first jumped on YouTube, about a month later, 2 months later, I had my buddy come and put his arm around me and goes, I understand where you're going and everything, but I don't know if I want my kid to watch that show. So I immediately went, okay, 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 okay. And it was a good learning curve for Thindu. And I understood. But one day I'll tell the whole story. We got to wait, but I got that one day. Arm around my, you know what? the one person you were talking and Dean is I said, no problem. And it just so happened that they caught this content creator ranting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the rant didn't sit well at all. So, but I got a little taste of that. So, and it's not good. It's not a good feeling. I mean, it's harmless. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a good feeling. You're like, oh boy, oh boy. Yep. That was a good point. That was a good point. You don't know who's watching at that moment.
Exactly. And
You
it could
don't.
affect not just you. Like my actions can affect other people. Like and especially I would never want my child to ever have to suffer from my actions on here. Plus, I wouldn't do that act a fool anyway to an extent. But like imagine like these people, they don't care though. They just care about money, 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 and themselves. They don't care if they're hurting their family or what kind of
Right.
danger they could be posing to their family or the danger they could be inviting to their house. And it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. If I had a man like that, he'd be out with the bag. Get out of here. You ain't doing that in my house. But to each their own.
You know what? That's what makes the world go round. So everybody is different.
Yeah, they sure are. Some people just have very low self-esteem, in my opinion. But whatever.
Hey,
BK Skip, what's your opinion on the situation? Tell me.
Where is he?
Yeah, no, actually, sorry, I was I was trying to figure out a text I was getting from a different customer. Well, actually, the same customer wanted a better price, but then something else. No, I agree on the it'll be on here forever for sure. I think about it. Um, for the example I'll use is when I'm driving around, and obviously the genre we come from is the organized crime genre. So there might be some things that I know that maybe I don't want to say, or places I don't want to point out. Like I'll point out the Bergen Hunt and Fish Club. I'll point out all the anything that could be Wikipedia or whatever. But anything you say is on here forever. So it's quite obvious that then it could be pulled up out of nowhere, even if you think it's deleted or taken down. I think everything is pretty much screen recorded these days. So, in general, yeah, if you don't want that being played for your mother, grandmother, actually, something resonated with even with the Findu when he says like, oh, my mother's in the chat, but that's true. Like I think about it. My girlfriend will listen. I don't, my sister. What if she pops it on? Or my daughter has a YouTube channel. She could very easily somehow come across it one day. Definitely something to think about. I always like to kind of think before I speak. But
well, your customers, the worst your customers. You just left a customer's house. Imagine, like right now, you came on and you wanted to say horrible things about pulling a black lady's wig off her head, and you just left the customer's house like that. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, that too. There's some customers that know I do this. Some of the ones that I'm closer with, like I think they're actually subs. So with work and also coming into this, I know that I'm coming into this. I don't have much anonymity, or if that's a real word. Or you're gonna know who I am just because I'm telling you literally where I am live. So it'd be very easy if I wanted to start some shit with someone. It'd be real easy for them to find me on the road. So it's like I'd be kind of stupid to kind of get into that when I'm driving around saying, hey, I'm right here and I'm going there and I'll be right here and I'm going there. So customers, family, other people on the road. I got comments on my video yesterday from someone that I haven't seen in the chat quite often, but he happens to live, very close to me, and he was pointing out all these different spots, and I'm just thinking, someone like that, you don't know. Someone could be right on the road next to me, and I don't even know if I'm saying something stupid. So, I'd have to agree to just be careful what you say on here.
100%. All these guys too who have no jobs. What happens when the YouTube money dries out and they go to get a job and their employee searches their YouTube history?
Yeah, I know they do some thorough searches these days. That's for damn sure.
Even their spouses, they should be worried. I would be worried if I was married to a man that was doing certain things, but I would never be. Anyway, this is fantastic.
They would kill me.
They would kill me. Right?
If I started talking negative and bashing, if I started talking about like somebody's health or somebody's family or kid, my wife would beat me senseless. I'd be done. My daughter would disown me. So, and that's a perfect point there. Some of us, I told you, on here it's my way or the highway. But I have boundaries. Don't get me wrong. Like I said from day one here, my girls are my bosses. If I do something wrong or disrespectful, I'm going to hear it. So, and even with mom, are you kidding me? I thank God that she she comes in here and sees us. She knows
Yeah.
who every one of us are. She watches everything. She goes to each one of our pages. I mean, it was like giving Ma a second life here. You don't know how much this helped me with her too. And she could keep tabs on me, okay, which is even better. She knows what I'm doing all the time. So, but for some of us, this is a nice outlet. Like I said, for friends, people you like to talk to, like this show today. I loved everybody coming on here. This is all I ever wanted was to have friends and guests on and talk. Everybody say what you want to say. You know, this is my social club. So, I mean, and sure, I keep out of all that. And it's all for a reason. Like Bindu said, I could shot up 2,000, 3,000 subs overnight. I could
Yeah.
be that guy. Get the not no no no. That's where boundaries come in. So, and that's why I am the way I am. I just keep it straight, forward, no bullshit, and do the best I can do.
That's right, Endo. You could hold your head. You could leave your house and hold your head up high, and that's all that matters.
Absolutely, sis. I do that every day now. Like I said, I can't even imagine locally if they knew what I was doing, I'd probably be all set with subscribers and everything. But I didn't even tell anybody. The only friends and people I have are you guys that I've met through YouTube that I deal with every day. That's it. That's all I really care about. So I really didn't go on here to impress anybody locally or do this or I have nothing to prove. I wanted to come onto YouTube and meet people, good people. Like Dindu said, if I walk away from this tonight, at least I know I've helped some people. I've met some wonderful people. I could go back. 2022 is one of my best years as far as social and meeting people and having fun.
Good.
So, yeah, and I'll stop there. I'll stop my preaching. And how about you guys?
I'm eating pasta.
I know you are. I could tell.
I'm on the Jersey Turnpike, Newark
I
Airport
knew
on
it.
the left.
Where are you
I'm
going
in
now,
front
dude?
of the screen talking my ass off here.
No, we're
Okay.
getting. No,
No, please, I'm driving. I'm good. I'm
I know.
listening. I'm a listener. I'm a viewer. I came into this as a viewer. Like to that point, I mean, I was a viewer. I came into it with that way. So I think it's different if you
And then how about the
kind of, it's probably a different mentality. We're creating the channel. You know what I mean? Thee?
right? And then you hear content creators. Oh man, I watched Skips, Theme News, NB's video. I wanted just to follow their pattern. A couple guys said that made me feel fantastic to know that you're doing the right thing and somebody wants to do the right thing with you. So, it's all little things. I don't care what anybody says. Those are my old school ways, and that's the way I want to be, with people.
well, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be. I'm proud. There's gonna be times, and
I
I'm gonna
agree.
go live. I'm gonna be a
Thee,
major bitch.
I agree. That's how.
What?
I said there's gonna be. I can't like there might be times when I'm gonna go live, and I might be a major bitch and and say some stuff. But for the most part, you know.
Right. No, no, sis, that's what you do. So,
That's
that's
yourself.
all fine and granted.
I Heck
I
yeah.
do the same thing. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm guilty of it. I come on here ranting and raving. I'm not saying I don't, but it's in a different way.
Oh man, that hurts now. Ooh.
Yeah, sure. You're nice and full. I'm gonna go
Oh,
cook my macaroni now.
I don't eat, and then I eat, and then I stuff my face real quick, and then I got a stomach ache. I mess myself up. You're gonna go make dinner. I gotta go pick the
I
kid
do
up in
that
like
all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
and
put them.
do.
What time is it? Oh, it's still a little early.
New York City skyline off to the right. You could probably get a pretty good view of it. It's a very clear day.
Not today though.
That's a nice. I love the clouds are getting lighter. I
Hmm.
see. They're not as dark anymore.
I think Joe keeps putting pictures on Instagram because I keep getting alerts. Let me drop his Instagram link in chat so everybody can follow him.
Yeah.
He keeps getting Instagram. Oh, my stomach hurts.
I wish I had the time to do a couple other platforms, but I can't even remember my name on this platform anymore.
Yeah, that happens.
I
I only
know,
have
I know.
I only have one backup channel left, really, so I need to be very careful now.
Yeah.
I've gone through 4 backup channels.
Well, you got to take it slow and steady right now, you.
Yeah,
That
I
old
know.
saying, slow and steady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I
that's
know.
the new thing. That's the new thing that's being done. I mean, you won't have a channel left.
I know because I'm down to this one, and then I have one backup channel with like 900 and something subs. So once that's gone, then that's it. I went through a lot of
Yeah,
backup.
right.
My backup to my backup to my backup all got struck down.
Wow. Well, stay on this one. Your New York Connect one. Keep this one good.
Yeah.
That's where
Mm-hmm.
everybody comes and sees you now.
I know, but if I got struck down, they'd find me. People wanted
Oh,
me
I
bad
know.
enough, they
I
have
know.
to comply. But I don't want to be struck down.
That's the whole thing, sis.
I'll go in partners with you then. If I
That's
get
all.
lost,
Let me come in here.
I'll get you up to 1,000 in like 24 hours.
Okay, we'll put both our heads on one body in the avatar.
Yeah, good idea.
Huh?
Smart.
Satan and Thee on one
There,
person.
there you
Yeah.
go. We'll have it in one of them with the bodies, with the four legs too. Like what are those called? I can't think of what those are called. Manitol or something like that. I don't know.
I don't
The
know, but Miss
girls know.
Edwin Jimenez, I try to always wear a turtleneck out in public because a woman should always hide her neck. That is proper dress attire etiquette that women wear turtlenecks and cover their neck and their chest.
There
Right,
you
Edwin?
go.
My
All right.
skirts go down to the knee. Skirts always to the knee. Stomach covered. Long shorts.
Oh, who dresses up anymore? I only
Edwin
dress up
does.
when I
Edwin
got
always has a
social.
tuxedo on. If Edwin's
Oh, I
always got
know.
a tuxedo. Oh man, that hurt. But that burp hurt.
Oh, yeah, I know Edwin's always looking. Is that what I'm up to now, Coltrane? I hope that it'll come. It'll come.
Yeah, we'll come. I'm gonna hook you up. How do I put your email in the private chat? So I'll email you some channels to go over
You
and
know
hang
what?
out. What?
I'm gonna get a hold of you tomorrow, anyways.
Okay, that works out. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
I might have the day off tomorrow, so that'll be a good thing. I could take time and hook up with both of you.
Okay, cool.
You have my number, right?
Yep, I'm both of you. Yep, right here. All good. Did you see my video? I made a video of me and Sausage at the lottery machine betting your birthday, Skip.
Well, you noted. I don't know if you saw, but I played all my numbers yesterday, the 27th, yesterday.
Oh
But
no.
I missed it by a night because if you look at what Monday night's pick three was, it was the birthday, just a box.
Yeah, I
I think it
seen
was
that.
yeah. So I missed it by a night.
I seen 792, right?
Yep, yep, exactly.
Yeah,
And
because I had
it's
927 and
exactly
729. His mom's birthday. Yep.
my daughter, 927. So I played the hell out of the numbers, midday and night yesterday, but no dice.
That's all. It's all right. Remember that 801, Vito's birthday.
801.
Okay,
Okay. You guys
I
pray
gotta
for
801.
add that
Florida.
in.
Pray for Florida. I keep because I'm watching the stuff and there's some really bad flooding in Naples now. These people are up to their neck in water, and these are the fire departments that are flooded out. So now, if there's an emergency, these fire trucks can't go anywhere, or these
No.
ambulances. So yeah, so everybody pray for Florida. Let me get off. You guys have a good night because I got to get
All right.
ready to go. I got an
Thanks,
adult,
sis.
your mom. Party time's
Thank you,
over.
sis. Thank
See you,
you.
NB.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Have a
Drive
good
safe,
night.
okay? Drive safe,
Okay,
Love you.
okay?
thank
Be
you. I'll see
good.
you.
Bye, and
Bye.
love you all. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Yes. All right, Skipper.
More traffic. I'm in jail. Oh
Uh,
God, this
When
is
I
like
see
that
the
bottleneck.
when I see the back of a semi, I know it's there. Hang on 1 second. Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna throw the water on. You got control of the chat, but be careful. Skipper's like me. Don't let me talk.
Sorry, T. Sorry, I got a phone call real quick. I muted myself. Are you there, T? Ha. Coach train. Now I can. It's coming right now. Ready? There it is. Technically not supposed to ride the left lane in this thing, so this is the merge on the turnpike when the truck lanes merge with the car lanes. So that's why there's always a huge bottleneck here. Always boiling water. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I had to take that phone call real quick. So yeah, this is New Jersey Turnpike, north. New Jersey Turnpike north. We just passed Newark on the left. New York City is off to our right or our east. Again, this is the bottleneck. All the truck lanes that I was in merge with all the car lanes. So once this merge is complete, then we should start moving again. And then I'm going to be getting off the exit for the Meadowlands, Giant Stadium, home of the Giants and the Jets, New York football. Or as David S. Cameron says, that thing, that American version of rugby you guys play over here. So we'll check that out. I have this swiveled off to the right a little bit because the skyline is it's a clear day and it's extremely visible. So especially once we get past this little bottleneck, hopefully you can see a bit more of the skyline. When you're looking at the skyline to the right, towards the right part of the screen is downtown, obviously, and then looking towards the left up towards Midtown and Uptown. Well, once we
All
cross
right.
over this,
Thank
yeah,
you,
it gets
Skipper.
really, hey,
Yeah,
no
thank you
problem. I
for
didn't even
holding
realize you
them.
left. I had to grab a phone call, but no problem. Anytime.
Oh, I thought you heard me. Okay. Hey, look who we have. We have Ralph Natali in the house. How are you, Mr. Ralph Natali?
How you doing, Ralph?
Ralph Natali. I love it right now.
Alrighty. Hopefully you'll have a nice view, not of
I
that
wish we
trailer, but
did.
of the city.
I wish we had MRE doing Skinny Razor right now. I wish I could do it like
He would
him.
be great to have on.
Huh? Skinny Razor. Oh, I wish I had MRE here right now. I break
He
right up when he does Skinny Razor, Skipper. I can't help it. Skinny Razor is still Joey. Oh, forget it. Oh, Me and Carlo, we cut our fingers together. I can't take it. If it wasn't such a cool avatar,
I sliced my finger again today too. It wouldn't be a day. Co-train will start
yeah,
making fun of me soon. It wouldn't be a day with my box. Me and my box cutter. It's just a dangerous combination. I did it, and I did it today too, and I didn't even realize it. So I just had the whole, the whole blood issue going. Yeah,
right.
that's the
They're
stupid things I deal with. Friggin' just box cutters to the fingers. It's unbelievable.
pain like Bates. Those damn kids, skinny razor, damn kids. Oh, I wish I could do that voice. I can't take it.
Co-train. See, co-train. See, that's why I wasn't wearing gloves again, because I don't want to get made of for wearing gloves when I'm not even doing anything that ridiculous. But then when I don't wear the gloves, the friggin' box cutter winds up clipping my fingers. That's
I have a, I have
why.
a Cavalier. I have a pair of gloves. They're called Cavalier cut-proof gloves.
Oh,
You can't get cut. What are you doing? Hang on a second. Hang on. We'll put tonight. Hang on here. Oh, I know. Look what I got. Come here.
ah, Mr.
Come here.
Satan. Oh,
Are you ready
there
for
he
a treat?
is.
And here's the superstar. You see Skipper? Say hi, Skipper.
There he is. Forget New York City. That's what we really want to see. I want to hear a
Oh,
little.
good.
What do you
I
he
got
asks for?
I got his treats right in front of him. He's so good, he don't even go for him. Okay, we're gonna get him. We got to show everybody what we do. Skipper wants to see. Coach Train wants to see. Okay, I have a pal. Thank you. Oliver's probably saying, "Where's Vito, Papa?" All right. Okay, we got no room here. It's the only tricks we could do, folks. He come down. He says, "Hey, Papa, it's 4:30. Where are my treats? It's past 4:30. Okay, one more. Give me a paw. Okay, and give me a couple kisses. One more. Oh, and that is the Vito Intindu trick. Should I call it? Minute? Okay, I'm back. There.
Yeah, we need to come up with a name for that segment right there.
Yeah, I got to get a segment part for that one, Skipper.
We
The
drop a little
Vito
song right
trick
before
segment.
it.
I got the drool rag,
Tricks
so
with
that's the
Vito.
most important. Yeah, I wish I had the time to think so much of it. Here, let me get off the screen again.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Now
You
we're
can hear me,
moving.
right?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we're going to start to see the Meadowlands up ahead. The Meadowlands will be on your left, Giant Stadium, and then the New York City skyline off to your right. So this kind of gives you an idea, like for the out of towners geographically, uh, how it is that the New York Giants and the New York Jets don't play in New York; they play in New Jersey. Well, quite literally, it's right across the river. You can see both of them in your screen right now. New York City is off to your right, Meadowlands off to your left, and that's how it works over here. We're in the swamps of Secaucus, as Tommy Stiggs likes to say, and Joe Pesci
Secaucus.
also.
Yeah,
Secaucus. This is all swampland off right and to the left, so that's why it's uninhabitable in terms of like buildings and human life, because it's all swamp. Swamps in New Jersey.
They made some good movies out in that area there where the swamps are. You
Sure
remember
did.
there's a movie called Mob Enforcer from the 1970s, and they made it all there in that area of Jersey. New
I've never
York,
seen it.
Jersey. Check it out, Skip. What a good movie. Old school movie. Joe Pesci's in it.
Okay.
It's when Joe Pesci was like in his 20s, early 30s. It's like a movie from 1972.
And it's filmed all in this area, huh? Wow.
Yes. All New York and Jersey. A lot of Jersey.
I'm going to get off the exit for the Meadowlands, so it'll be staring us right in the face when I get off. Route 3, Secaucus, Rutherford. The stadium's in the town of East Rutherford.
East Rutherford, yeah, Giant Stadium.
Yep.
Oh, that's
This is also the exit for the Lincoln Tunnel. So if you were to come out of Manhattan at the Lincoln Tunnel, 42nd Street, this is where you would be. Yeah, right over here.
okay.
So that was, I know before I said that basically the, Staten Island is our way out to Jersey. There's obviously different ways you can go, but like the southernmost way, the path of least resistance is usually going through Staten Island, rather than, because you can go through Manhattan. Manhattan's an island. You can obviously take the tunnels from Manhattan and get over into Jersey also. But okay, so we're getting all things in here now. This car carrier was flying, man.
Okay, I was looking. I couldn't. I tried to share some. I can't share nothing yet. Tried to pull up a video to show. Man, this
Oh
shit's
yeah, yeah. I'll kind of walk you through that. Once you do it a couple of times, then you'll get the hang of it. It's a little confusing. If they make it a little confusing than it should, they ask you to, like, if you want the section or the Chrome tab. So, but once
yeah.
you kind of do it, yeah. So the Chrome tab, like if you're using Chrome, I don't know if you're using Chrome, but that's usually the easiest way. So you can have the two tabs open, and then you
Okay.
just know it'll always bring you back to the other tab. But that, or
Oh,
like a section, if you don't want the whole website to show, you only want like a section of the page, that's that like section option. But when I used to do it, I always did it as the Chrome tab. I would have YouTube open on one Chrome tab and then another Chrome tab open with nothing on it. And then when I shared it, I would choose that option. I think it's the option all the way to the right,
okay. Okay.
but try it that way and make sure you use Chrome, not any other, if you're going to use that option.
Right. Okay.
So there's MetLife Stadium right there in front of us.
There it is. Yeah. Hang on. This is going to be a nice screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that bridge.
This guy's not going to stop. Nope, he didn't stop. I have
He
the
did.
flashing yellow. He's got the stop sign, but I knew he wasn't going to stop.
Good. What nice shots I got there. I hope they come out
Good.
good.
Good. Yeah, I'll get I got to wrap all the way around.
They call it Metropolitan Stadium, right? Still
MetLife Stadium. MetLife.
MetLife.
Yep. Like the insurance company.
Yes.
I think they completely dropped the ball in the stadium. It looks like a big spaceship. I mean, just compared to the other brand new stadiums that are out there, it's almost like they had to be somewhat generic too, because it holds, it's two teams that play here. Really, the only things that change are these flags. Like you'll see all the flags in the parking lot. Like right now, they're all green. I guess because they already changed them for next week. Actually, Monday when I was coming here Monday morning, they were changing them all over to blue for the Monday night game. But they got them already in green. You can see these flags over here on the left. They already have the Jets flags up. And then the racetrack is on the right here, Meadowlands Racetrack. I don't hear you if you're speaking, D.
I'm
If you're
here. I'm
speaking, I don't hear
sorry.
you.
I was
Okay.
looking. I got it on big. I put you on full screen on my screen, so I was just.
Oh,
I was,
nice.
my mind was just making sure I didn't hit no wrong buttons. My fault. But it's awesome when I have you on full screen. Oh my God.
That's the racetrack, D.
Yeah. Here's another nice picture. Me and you are going to go into the postcard business.
Right?
Dean doing skips, postcards.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can maneuver a little move here, because you got to see the view when you look straight out through the racetrack. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but let's see from here.
Just do me a favor. Don't pull on the racetrack again.
Yeah, I can't. So yeah, I can't get it. I can't get it in the
You
car.
remember when you did that?
How crazy was that? That was aqueduct. Yeah, that was wild. Pulled right up to the water truck. That was nuts.
Yeah, you were on the track. That was crazy.
That was wild. We'll do that again one day, I guess. Now that we know we can do that.
Oliver, Oliver, oh, oh, Jesus. Oh, I got caught up with the ball. I'll tell you what, Oliver's going to hit me with the wrench soon, okay? Oh, oh, my stomach. Oliver said, get that fucking thing off the screen, Dindu. Oh, oh, let me get off the floor. Let me get off the floor. The dog's going to think I'm nuts. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what happens with brain damage. Oh, I can't.
If you look closely here
Oliver said,
now,
take it off. They're gonna think I'm like, are you nuts, Dindo? Oh,
you'll see skyline in front of us now too, because we looped it back around. So I'm gonna
okay.
go like I'm gonna go like up a hill. When I go up the hill in a half a mile, the skyline should be kind of right in front of you. Hudson Yards is what you're gonna see right in front of you. So we're basically equivalent to like that 42nd Street to 34th Street, and we're looking at the west side, that the brand new Hudson Yards buildings. But you'll see in a couple of seconds.
I'm sorry. I'm still giggling over that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Oliver wants to kill me. Oh, oh. Go ahead. Do us a favor, Dindu. Don't think or try to do anything when you're live because you forget what you're doing. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. When I get the giggles, it's all over. I might have to shut the whole show down if I get the giggles today. Oh, you guys are too. I love you guys. I'll tell you.
Coming up here, guys, or B, if you want to maybe grab a screenshot of it. I don't know how great it's gonna look,
Yeah.
but I know just to the naked eye, whenever I come up on the top of here, it's very cool. And then when we spin around, and then you'll see the Meadowlands in front of you. So like right now, you're gonna see downtown, One World Trade Center. Probably better in the wintertime without these trees here. But right there is One World Trade Center. And
Gotcha.
then we
Gotcha.
kind of spin
Okay.
right around, and then the Meadowlands is going to be smack dab in front of your face right there. And then I don't know if you ever heard of there's a like a famous bar pub. It's called Reds, RED, Reds, and that's where they have all the big tailgates, and they have it's a huge meeting spot for all the games. And that place is right here on the right, right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Big tailgate spot. Like if you ever come to a game, you can come here before the game, and it's huge tailgating.
Okay. That was nice. Look at that. I love it. The racetrack and the stadium back to back.
Yep. Yeah, B. But I'm gonna hop off because I'm about to pull into. Everyone's gone, so thankfully they have a spare key for this one. So I'm just
Okay,
gonna lock the
Bubba.
key in this. I gotta unload the back. I got a whole bunch of garbage back there. I gotta throw in the dumpster. I'm gonna put my gloves on just for code train before I do that,
Yeah.
and then I'll be driving. I'll be driving back.
All right,
Maybe
my
I'll go
man.
live. I don't know.
Yeah, if you do, I'll be waiting. I'm here. I'm gonna go finish cooking, eat, and relax. So, but thank you for coming on. I always
Alrighty,
appreciate
everyone
it.
in the chat.
Good show.
Yep,
All
I
right.
appreciate you having me on. Thank you, and thank you to
And
everyone in the chat. And I'll see you guys soon.
all right, babe. Be careful. Bye.
See you, Pete.
All right. Oh, the thank you for the laughs. I'll tell you. What? On. Yeah, I removed my. I'm back. That's a big deal. Well, I gotta go. I hope I had a ball here. Oliver, thank you for that one. I'm nuts. Everybody, thank you for coming in today. Oliver, Tony, Co-Train, Edwin Jimenez, AMNB, Lil Sis, thanks for everything. Pain Like Bane, my buddy. Ralph Natali, thanks for coming in. And everybody, TT Red, I lost everybody in the chat because I went over. Everybody, thanks for coming into Pindu and Vitos. I think everybody's home. I love everybody, and we'll finish up where we left off in a couple of days. But again, thanks for coming in. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.